Hi guys, so I'm back again, and I know it's been a little while. I haven't really had anything to do a video on until yesterday when I got my package. So today's gonna be a DIY, do your own Kracie kit. You guys have seen in my previous videos that I've done Kracie videos before. So this is Kracie Takoyaki, which, for any of you that don't know, takoyaki is a Japanese like fried dough that's usually filled with octopus. But if you don't like octopus, they do fill it with other things like other meat like chicken, or you can make a vegetarian one. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so that's what the takoyaki looks like with the finished product right there. And again, it's by Kracie. There you go. So, of course, the directions are on the back. You will need a microwave for this, which is why I'm in my kitchen today. So, also, you need your scissors and your cup of water. So now I'm going to switch the camera around so that it faces the table so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you have your package and you want to open it up. And pull out your tray. Keep this so you can see the directions. Now you have your orange packet, which would be the batter for the takoyaki. You have your blue packet, which would be the mayonnaise. And you have your red packet, which would be the octopus. And your brown package, which is the takoyaki sauce, which I believe is just soy sauce, but who knows. And it also gives you your little mixing spatula spoon and a toothpick. And I'll show you what the toothpick is for. And of course your tray, which of course, thanks to the post office, gets a little bit dented, so just pop out those dents. It'll be fine. See? Nice little tray. And what you're going to do is you see the lines and you're going to cut them into sections. So let's start that. First cut is your little scoop for the water. Then cut this tray. Okay, and now you're going to cut this section. Oh, that flew. This will be for your batter, so that's not now, so we'll put that to the side. This, as you can see, is for your little octopus tentacles. And lastly, you would just cut these two apart. Alright, so that's done. So you have all of your pieces all ready to go. So, the first step on the directions says to cut your red packet, which is your octopus, and put it into this container, which, if you can see, there is a little music note on it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's give it a smell. Wow, that smells interesting. It smells like a spice, like a barbecue spice almost. Very interesting. And yes, I know some of you know that the Kracie are sweet, but some of them do come in savory flavors, like the hamburger set and the curry set. So just keep in mind that this is not a sweet kit. So you take your little water scoop, and it says 1 scoop of water. So let's do 1 scoop. Put it in here. Now take your little mixing spatula, see that? And you start mixing. And be careful when you're mixing, guys. You don't want to have the powder spilling. Let me turn it so that you can see what I'm doing. And some of these do take a while to mix. Don't feel that you need to add more water. You just gotta keep mixing until all of the powder is mixed in. It does take a while sometimes, guys. You just have to keep going. Don't try to add more water, because if it tells you 1 scoop, it's 1 scoop. Not 1 scoop and a little drop, not a scoop and a half, just 1 scoop. Now I may have to do a separate video on the tasting, just so I don't go too crazy with a long video like other people do. I don't think you guys want to watch like a 30-minute video. If you do, that's great. Awesome. Glad you like watching me and listening to me, but I'll just try and keep it as short as possible. Although with a DIY kit like this, where there's a lot of mixing involved, that may not be so simple. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to form a ball, a pink ball, or red, but it looks more pink. I'm just trying to get it a little bit more incorporated. Alright, so now you see, oh, and make sure you wash your hands before you touch all of this. Always wash your hands. That is the most important thing, because you are using your hands for some things and you don't want germs in your candy kit. So that is a nice little ball right now. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your little molding piece for the tentacles. You're just going to take some of this, break it off, and you're going to place it in your mold as so. And what that will do, you press it down, is when you take it out, oops, it will form, you see that? How cute is that? So you just may put them down, continue doing it. Try not to overfill it, because I believe you need 8 pieces of the tentacles to fill each one of your little batter tray. So be mindful when you're filling it. See that? That's how you wanna make sure it's nice and even. And then just pull it out. And you can like break away the little excess parts of it so that it looks a little cleaner. And there's your second one. Okay. This is, again guys, this is a long process, so I wish I can pause and then play, but unfortunately on webcams they don't give you that option. So just be patient. It'll all be worth it. Especially if you haven't done a Kracie kit before, you may want to see step-by-steps like my videos. I know other people like cut out parts so it doesn't seem as long. I like to keep them long so that way for any newcomers to the Kracie DIY kit world, they get a full-blown timing of how long some kits can take. Some kits are quicker than others, like the narrow nay ones, which I have done also. If you want to look back into my videos, I have done those as well. Those are very, very quick DIY kits because it's only like 3 packets and you only need to put like 1 scoop of water and then you're done. So if you want a quicker kit than this, then check out the narrow nay, or even the Choco Neri, which is almost like a Rice Krispie treat. Those are fun as well, and they're very fast. I also did those videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more, guys. Just 2 more, and we will be on to the next step. Okay. Now take your last bit and fill up your mold one last time. Alright, yay, we're done with that. Okay, so you will no longer need this, so you can put that to the side. So the next step will be to take your blue packet, and do you see the numbers? I will explain what the numbers mean in a second. Just cut where you see the scissors. So you cut there. Open that up. Wow, that smells like mustard. That smells like mustard actually. You see that? It smells like mustard. Alright, now take your scoop, 1 scoop of water, and pour that in, and take your scoop and just mix that in the packet. And again, this is for the mayonnaise, so if you start to see, you can see the consistency. It gets thicker as you mix it. Alright, so after you get it all mixed, you are going to fold with the lines. So 2, 3, and 4. So that's how it should look when you fold it, and just leave that off to the side for now. Now for the next part, you will take your orange packet, cut that open, that also smells like curry, very interesting. Pour that into your musical note. Alright, this right here calls for 2 scoops of water, because this is going to be your batter, so it needs to be thicker, more water in consistency. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. I was up very early this morning, guys. I had a driving lesson because I'm working on getting my license, so don't mind me if I sound a little off. So we just take that, mix it carefully. And you will start to get a batter, and make sure that you get all the lumps out. That's very important. You see that, guys? You see that consistency? You want it to be runny, because that way it will be easier to pour into your little takoyaki molds. So this is just about mixed. So what you're going to do now is, your little molds have a line. If you can see the line, I don't know if you can, but you have to fill them. There you go. You see those lines there? That is where you have to fill up your batter. So take your batter mix and just carefully pour only up to the line. You don't want to go past that because these do puff up. This one has a little too much, so let's move that into there. See, even I mess up sometimes. It's okay. If you need to scoop some out and put them transferred. Okay? So after that, you should have them all filled like that. Tap them out, and now take your little tentacle pieces that you made earlier and drop them right in the middle. Alright guys, now they are ready to go in the microwave. So what you do is, I have a really high wattage microwave, so I'm only going to do them in like 10-second intervals, maybe 15, so I don't overdo it. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so there they are, right there. As you can see, they did puff up. Now, they're a little hot, so I'm just going to put them to the side for a minute so they can cool off, and then I will flip them over. So, now you're going to take your brown packet and cut that open. And you're going to take your little tray with the star in the middle and pour it into there. Get that all in there. Alright, and then you're going to take 1 scoop, pour that in there, get your little mixing spatula and carefully mix. Alright guys, I'll be back. I'm going to put the next video and show you guys how to assemble, and I will taste test. See you in a minute.